Thank you for flying Air Audible. Please put on your headphones and relax as we begin our ethereal journey through the worlds of fiction. Our first destination today takes you beyond the wall. Then, if you look to your left, you'll see the planet Mars. Get a galactic tan. After our brief stop in Gilead, our next stop is your own. Be it the mythical world of Hogwarts or ancient Greece, there are limitless possibilities. Wherever it is, we'll get you there in style. The difference is Audible.
The program is rated TV MA NSFW OMFG GAF TTV BYGAS. It is unsafe for epileptics. It kills lab rats. Why are you still here? This show came out of the dark recesses of a coked-up guy's mind who has just been given too much privilege and access and now just takes a depraved delight in disturbing and scaring you. In fact, if we're being totally honest here, the original creator never expected a third season pickup, so now he's just trying to think of creative ways to kill the characters off. Seriously, don't watch this.
Congratulations on your third season on Amazon Prime. That's so cool, dude. Yeah. All right, dude. Well, congratulations to you all. I'm gonna send some good burgers, and now I gotta go because we got our own little, fight going on right here at Good Burgers in the parking lot. Yeah. All right. It's the fast food showdown. Yeah, I'll be back. Fast food fight club. Yeah, dude. The patty punch out is mine, dude. It's all mine, dude. And I have a question. Oh, no. First question. Yeah. I just want to know how you feel to have this clash of cashiers. Well, I like to quote the great Mike Tyson. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face with a frozen patty. Yeah, dude. A question that I'm sure everybody else here tonight wants to know. Are you bringing the sauce tonight? Not just any sauce, dude. I'm bringing the secret sauce, dude. Let's go! Yeah!
Coming to you live.
We're live.
In front of an audience from around the world, where we talk about fighters, fighting, and events. Welcome to Fight World Live, where you can hear about the latest in the world of combat sports. Get ready to gear up and square up, because we are going live. Live. And now, broadcasting.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Season 3 of Fight World Live on Amazon Prime. I'm here with, of course, four-time world champion, the one and only owner of Kajuja MMA and Fitness, Mr. Gabe. Gabe, how you doing, my brother?
What's going on, Mr. Potter? Everyone's good. Just sitting in my office, ready to get Season 3 up and going.
Dude, I miss you. I've been talking to you in such a long time. I was going to send you a card, see? Oh, it's backwards. Twat, see? I was going to send you a card. I missed you so much.
That's it.
And we're here with the new host, the third host, and of course a MMA legend, signed to the GFL on Team New York. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man, the myth, the legend, Alan Belcher. I didn't fuck that up. Let's go. Alan, what's going on, brother?
You got it, Dave. You got it, Dave. Nice job, brother.
Belcher's a bad motherfucker, though. Yeah. Belcher's fighting. He's a boxer now. He's a heavyweight.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He's fucking huge. Yeah, he fought 185 in the UFC, but obviously cutting weight to make 185. Yeah. But now he's a super jacked heavyweight.
Major disruption, but unified I will unleash. Swift tough to the esophagus, can't nobody rock like this. Become a beast with a fist full of beats, and the dirty dances down to raise my town from this. When dislocated strikes the surface, let the crews get nervous. Unified 5 elements with the sole purpose. Quick to release, hostility will increase. Hold it down like crime families in the East. Capiche? That's right. We're unified in the mix. Who else can it be? The DS laid it back and know it so precisely. We're unified in the mix. Who else can it be? Dominating populations. We're unified in the mix. Who else can it be? The DS laid it back and know it so precisely. We're unified in the mix. Who else can it be? UNIFIED.
An absolute legend.
Whatever you say is fine, but as long as you say it with the enthusiasm, like I'm sure you just screwed stuff up. Like,
of course.
You're just knocking them out.
And we're in this pitch like an unborn baby for season 3, and I'm with you two esteemed gentlemen, and we're gonna get right into this, and we're gonna unpack this like a birthday present. Are you guys ready for 5 topics?
Let's go.
Get it.
All right, let's go. 5 topics. We have to start off the season with a doozy. Topic number 1. And this was asked by the fans. Thank you very much for all the fans that submitted these questions. Topic number 1, Bryce Mitchell and the controversy, and of course, freedom of speech, everything. Trump is now back in office. Thank God. But nevertheless, freedom of speech is running wild because Bryce Mitchell on his podcast said that Hitler was a good egg.
I really do think before Hitler got on meth, he was a guy to go fishing with.
Well, the sun is just starting to climb up over the Auschwitz trees. Fish and juice cooking, it's a beautiful day. That's plain to see. Ever since Josh Emmett knocked me retarded, and back to 1943, I'm out here fishing with Hitler and me.
Freedom of speech is running wild. That's the quote of the year. That's crazy. It's freedom of speech unless you say that. You know, if you can take it a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Arkansas, and I actually have had a pretty decent relationship with Bryce. And yeah, he actually came down from all the way from Arkansas for when I fought Honor Adams for the bkfc title in New Orleans. And I invited him and put him up down there in a nice seat and everything. And he came all the way down there, watched the fight and stuff, and came to support me, you know, just for being like an Arkansas homeboy. That's where I grew up. And we know a lot of the same people. I feel like Bryce Mitchell means well. I feel like he has a big heart. And is just how do I say this in a good way? One thing is there's a bit of trolling going on. There's a little bit of trolling going on.
Really?
I think so. I think that he's smart enough to know that when he says crazy shit, that it's going to boost his stock. I mean, even now, if you look at it. Or I could be completely wrong. Like people go through hard, weird things. I mean, he says a lot of crazy things, but he's not missing out on any controversy, is he?
So you wouldn't go fishing with Hitler, being from Arkansas? That would be a hard no, right?
That's a hard no. For the record, no fishing with Adolf.
Yeah.
Quote me on that. So. He's probably a little nervous about his career. He got kicked out of the UFC for it. Even though Dana.
Wait,
what's that?
He wasn't kicked out of the UFC.
Why not?
Dana even said that, like, he's not gonna do anything about it. He's an idiot. But like, he even said, like, if you want to watch him get beat up, come watch his fights. Actually, I think Dana went beautiful promoter mode and was like, yeah, he can say whatever he wants. He's an idiot. But the reality is you should want to watch him fight, because his next fight, he'll probably get knocked out. So
to a karate combat. And then I saw the thing today about where he didn't like his picture and said that it made him look queer. Quoting Brett.
Yeah, and, double down. I love that. Double down. We're gonna keep this controversy train going. Yeehaw!
Exactly.
I respect that. I respect that. That's like genuinely. That's the case. Good on you, Bryce. Good on you, man. Like, keep that train running. I will say that, like, he does have a lane. It's not a well-paying lane. And it's not gonna, like, overall, it's not gonna be a lane that you want, like, because let's be honest, there's a whole war that was fought to destroy the Nazis, you know, and you're not gonna get a lot of little. I mean, look, there's probably a group that will be like, hell yeah. It's a very, very small group.
My Jewish grandfather went over there and waxed that ass of fucking Nazi Germany. So trust me. I'm half Jewish, and all of me was laughing my balls off. I think Bryce is just misinformed. I think it's a little bit of trolling, but it's also misinformed in him doing his own research. Like, I give Bryce a little bit of grace. Not Kanye, but I give Bryce a little bit of grace. I think it's trolling, but it's also in the pathway of just being completely misinformed. That's my opinion.
Poor decision making no matter what.
Of course.
Yeah.
Comedian Adam Hunter.
Please welcome the very funny Adam Hunter.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
Against the wall. They owe me 50,000 push-ups.
All right. Welcome to wrestling. This is the greatest sport in the world, but also the toughest sport. When I point to you, tell me your name and your experience level. You.
My name's Chris Martin, and I figure banged a girl in the back of the late bus.
Wrestling experience, Chris.
I took second in league.
Not bad. What about you?
My name is Kiyoshi Sakurabo, but my friends call me Judo.
Is that because you know judo?
No, it's because I'm Asian and my friends are racist.
And how'd you do last year?
Pinned every time.
You pinned all your opponents?
No, I got pinned every time.
Perfect. What about you?
My name is Boris. I fight in Uzbekistan under Surokai Championship. I was runner-up in Bare Knuckle Battle of Bulgaria and two-time Ring of Fire champion.
Me too. Anybody else have any wrestling experience?
I wrestle with my sister, but she's 4 years old.
Who wins?
She cheats.
It happens. And what's your deal?
I won most of my matches, but I couldn't beat D.
Who's D?
D's nuts!
All right. 25 push-ups right now. Go.
Damn it! Goddamn!
Come on.
Are you guys ready for topic number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, we're totally getting canceled after this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Topic number 2. Topic number 2, Dana White saying Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall will fight. He was on his Instagram Live and actually confirmed that Tom Aspinall and Jon Jones, to a fan actually, and said that it will happen.
We're not getting Jon versus Tom ever. Yes, you will. It's coming. Relax.
And Alan, you know better than anybody considering that you train with Jon Jones. So what say you? You train with the great Jon Jones. Will that fight happen?
Damn. I think that fight is going to happen. I can't confirm anything that I've heard recently. I have talked to Jon recently, but I'll just say even before I was talking to him, I would say that I think that fight is going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I mean, just the buildup alone and John saying I need 30 million, and like you want to talk about like a buildup, and then like everyone's saying like, oh, you know, John's afraid to fight Aspinall. He's not afraid to fight Aspinall. That's like not even remotely close to this. Like, but all that is building up a fight. That's building up, and I mean, Aspinall is a good, exceptional heavyweight. He's got all the skill sets necessary, but I think that fight's going to happen in the way you can tell the way it's being built already. Like, you know, how can they not make it happen?
Yeah,
right. But I'm so sorry to cut you off, and part of my enthusiasm, Alan. But I would agree with Jon Jones that he has accomplished so much in his career. He stayed undefeated for such a long period of time. He should be able to go for legacy as opposed to going for the flavor of the weekend. Tom Aspinall, taking nothing away from him. I met him and his father at a UFC event. Great guys and a great human being. Success couldn't happen to a better person. But Jon Jones saying, well, you know, Alex Pereira, I'm going for a legacy. I'm going for legacy fights. Shouldn't Jon Jones be able to dictate what fight should be next and not the fans and not UFC at this point, considering that, you know, I think Jon Jones earned that clout and earned that entitlement, you know?
Well, I think the fans is the reason why the Aspinall fight is happening, because going for Alex Pereira was like headlines of like yeah exactly. It was going, that was the money fight at the time, the money fight and the smarter fight. Not to take anything away from Jon, I think he's the greatest fighter of all time.
Of course,
but he is you know, it was really smart. Like, that seemed like more of a money fight with less of a risk of risking your record. So it's just obvious business. Now, when that made headlines, it made this conversation about, hey, this is the guy, and it put spotlight on Aspinall. And Aspinall has become more of a superstar since his last fight. Not because of his last win, but after his last win, and when this whole conversation came, he has become bigger without fighting. And now he is the big money fight. And I mean, it's more of a legitimate fight as far as we're finding out who is the best heavyweight right now. You know, I mean, I would say, yeah, Jon can dictate who he wants to fight next, but I don't think he can hold that heavyweight belt with the interim guy the interim champion sitting on the sidelines.
He's defended the interim belt once as well, which is a weird, strange, like, you have your heavyweight champion, you have your interim champion, and the interim champion is still defending the interim belt. You can't be like, well, okay, well, no, you have the guy. They have two people with belts, but no, he's not going to fight the guy with the other belt. He's going to fight someone else. Like, I'm sorry, but for legitimacy of the promotion, you can't do that.
I think Jon Jones could do whatever the fuck he wants, considering he's earned that. Yeah, I feel like
you can't.
I just think he got. Gabe, what are you talking about? Gabe, what are you talking about? Gabe, Jon Jones, and even counting the fight, which was a disqualification because the 12-6 elbows, blah, 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 blah. I want to file that loss under B for bullshit. I'm going to file that under B for bullshit because that loss shouldn't have happened. Jon Jones has been an undefeated fighter for generations, and I think he's earned that privilege of being able to fight who he wants, dictate, and he's a moneymaker. He goes in the ring, he can fucking fight a ghost, and he's still going to draw money. I think Jon Jones can dictate.
Call Ari Emanuel and talk to him about that.
Right. I won't do that.
Dude,
Gabe, I'm not
going to care. No matter what star power you have, dude, as much as I dislike the guy, Conor McGregor has more market value than any other MMA fighter. He can't do that shit.
Yo, Angie, these up.
I'm on the ground, working on my rounds. These weak, my booty gets down. Where Willie at? Let me rematch Lamos. I won that fight, even ate that bitch toes. Ground a pound, Cormier is round. Martin Vittori, my pants upside down. Phil Davis taught me to take a down. Yeah, beat you in your hometown. Ground a pound, gotta win the round. Call me Cruz, my footwork slows them down. Yeah, I'm gonna get the crown. Yeah, bet on me, James Krause. I'm smoking like O'Malley. Eating groceries like Patty. I'm getting low like Henry. 29 fights still pretty. Black don't crack unless you're Mike Perry. The cage, I'll fight you in the lobby. Got the gat, I'll rob you like the Crosby. Yeah. Put more hoes to sleep than Bill Cosby. Yeah. You know Dana writes me checks for punching bitches in their necks. You know my jump knees are the best. All natural little bitch, yeah, I'm that.
You know it.
You started leaving cause they be cheating.
I'm with you, baby.
And I ain't the reason. Tito Ortiz digging them a ditch.
Yeah.
Then I teep them in the
Angie.
ground a pound, gotta win the round. Fight so close so I take that bitch down. Yeah, they mad cause I'm still around. Here forever, call me Matt Brown.
Well, that goes to topic number 3. Are you guys ready for topic number 3?
Let's do it. I think it's going to be something about another Conor McGregor fluke headline.
Well, wow. Oh my goodness. Let's go to topic number 3. Topic number 3 said by the great Alan Belcher. See, I still didn't fuck up your name. Conor McGregor announces that he'll be fighting BKFC. Alan, what say you? Does Conor McGregor, and you fought for BKFC, does Conor McGregor fight for his own promotion?
Yes. Well, okay. Let me back up a little bit.
Who the fuck is this, baby? Yes. Yeah, let's make a date. Let's set a date. Who's going to stop me man to man? No one's going to stop me. David, make the date. Let's do it. One down for the pro, yeah? One down for the pro. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. Hey, bleed, baby. Just bleed.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Jeremy Little.
One more thing. As I was walking out of the arena, Conor actually tapped me on the shoulder, and he told me to make sure that I tell everybody that he's fighting Jeremy Stephens in BKFC. That's what he said. I don't know if it's happening. I'm telling you, Conor just told me that he's fighting Jeremy Stephens in bare knuckle.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts to this silly news here. One thing is Conor McGregor even allowed to fight? Or is he somehow tied up into some weird contract with Dana White to where he can own another bare knuckle boxing thing, but he still can't fight? And like what's going on there? There should be some kind of lawsuit. Was there an expiration? How could Dana let him out of his grasp of a contract? Is Dana and Conor not partners? I mean, that's what I want to know. We're talking really about the business here. Like, that's the weirdest thing here, because there's probably something. You know, when he's he's home with his wife at dinner, he's like, "Hey," in my best leprechaun accent, he's like, "Well, I can't fight. I can't fight anybody because Dana White, or I'm in a contract or whatever."
I'll do my best impression. Oh yeah, we're gonna fight a bare knuckle. Oh yeah, we're gonna go in that bare knuckle cage. What fuck are you doing? The fucking nothing. That's
take
what
a
I'm
shot of
sure
whiskey.
dinner.
Take a shot of whiskey after that. And some antibiotics. All right. So I think that it, in the real life, in the reality, if he can't fight and he was just telling everybody, I'm gonna fight this guy, I'm gonna fight that guy, I'm gonna fight this guy. How many years has it been since this guy has fought? And talking about tainting your legacy and be like. That is, and you said it when you said Conor McGregor is huge and he can do whatever. I mean, I guess so, but until it doesn't work anymore, it's just like he's on a downward slope, man. And I tried to do business with Conor. I tried to do business with Feldman, and I tried to continue to work with them. Of course, I did.
Yeah.
Well, because I won the BKFC heavyweight title,
right?
And not in order to continue to fight. The one of the reasons why it's all money is all the reasons, right? So if the money was there, I would still be there. Now, obviously, I think in MMA, like in the GFL, going with gloved MMA and a good payday, that's smart and that's good for my health. I have a few more fights left and go on another little streak.
Fuck yeah.
But for the right money, which I think should, I think that BKFC would do well, but they just never had the money. And then Conor came involved with it, and I tried to do business with him and do all that, and it just was, I think it's all just a big sham. It's all a big sham. It's all a big smoke and mirrors. There is no money. There is no money. There is no $25 million tournament. The fighters aren't making shit. They keep saying all this, and people are thinking Conor's gonna fight. That's just what I think, and I may be, by saying this, they're gonna get so red in their face and oh my God, Belcher, and he'll never fight for us. But I don't give a shit. It's the truth. I think people deserve to know the truth. Why would I let people be under the illusion that this is some kind of legitimate thing? Now, okay. And I'll stop talking after this. If Conor McGregor is able to actually have a fight outside of his partnership with Dana White or whatever weird thing that is, if he can fight, he will only fight someone that he can beat. Because after you lose like 5 or 6 fights in a row, he's got to be thinking, I can never lose again because I'm actually on the verge of losing everything. And if I had to bet, if I had to gamble and take a bet, I would bet that this guy is losing a lot. I think his money is dwindling. I think he's getting sued from all different angles. And I think just with his mannerisms and the people that he's involved with, the business these are shiesty guys. That's what it seems like. Feldman and Conor together, it's like, these guys are alike. They're getting sued from all different angles. Their bank accounts are nah. And dude, don't believe all this stuff, people. Come on, fans, wake up. Don't believe the hype. Just because Alan, I take a picture in a Lamborghini doesn't mean I own the fucking Lamborghini.
Well, Alan, so my brother, you dealt with Conor McGregor. Do you actually like Conor McGregor as a person and as a business person? Like from your interaction?
I don't even know if he's a person. I think he's lost it, man. I think he's lost his marbles. I mean, not saying he can't clean up and come back, but the guy is he's kind of out there right now. I mean, the ego, dude, can ruin somebody. Can just, and I don't even think that he's sitting there like, yeah, this is great publicity and I'm trolling everybody and I'm gonna say this and keep it going. I think he's just in crazy mode.
What I think it is, Alan, is he's built a cult of personality. And that personality has become who he is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he was one person, and he understood that he needed to be on this level to get the notoriety and everything.
Yeah.
And that is who he's become. He is that person now. And instead of like whatever he had before, that's all gone. And now this new person is exactly who he is.
100%. And and so to answer the question, do I like Conor McGregor? I don't know if he's like you said, that guy that we used to know is not there anymore. Now, back in the day when some people liked him, some people didn't. Yeah, I really liked him because I saw what you were saying, Gabe, is that he was a solid guy that was just creating his dream, and really going for it. And it was coming from the heart, and he was just working really hard. And he was saying a lot of things, but it was like that made the sport blew up at that time. He did so much. I really liked him then. But since then you've seen him really like fall off the edge and just kind of go way too far in that direction. And all the stuff. Remember when he was working with Tony Robbins and all that?
Yeah.
Right? All that manifesting and visualization and talking to yourself and praying and all that type of stuff, it really does change who you are. So you have to be very careful whenever you're playing with magic like that, because the words that you're saying, that you're like, I want this to happen. So I need to tell everybody it's going to happen. I need to be this personality. And you start saying it. And before you know it, you turn into whatever you say.
But I think that's where this is coming from. He's trying to stay relevant. Yeah. Like in my take on him saying I'm going to fight for BKFC, even though that UFC contract is so strong, you know it, Alan. Like they have him. He's not doing fucking anything except for sending tweets out. That's the extent of what he's doing to keep that relevance going. I'm going to fight this guy. I'm going to fight in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to do that. You're fucking gabbing. You're trying to stay relevant because you have no relevancy. And
I'll fight Jon Jones. I'll fight Aspinall.
Yeah. I'll fight them both at the same time.
I'll fight fucking Jon Jones, Jesus Christ, and fucking Zingadu in the same nights.
Yawn.
Look how Conor McGregor, though, is the most superior Conor McGregor, considering he's entertaining as fuck. Like, the guy is producing highlight reels, like low-light reels, I would have to say. But the guy is so fucking entertaining right now. I mean, his downward slope is being seen by everybody. And I don't know. I think coked out Conor McGregor is the superior Conor McGregor. I mean, it's great for content. I mean, nobody's complaining.
Also, taking into consideration of performance-enhancing drugs, besides other drugs that can make you like test positive for doing drugs or whatever, and the unhealthiness of it. You know, you also get addicted to steroids and stuff. So it's like once you're already that much into the steroids and the whatever else that he's doing, how can he ever come back from that? It has to be in a different country like Saudi Arabia or something where they don't test.
Right.
So you think Conor McGregor's on steroids? You think he's on the roids, the juice?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Why'd you guys give me the look? Why'd you guys look at me like a retard? Guys, I am a retard. Like, why'd you
because
guys
I think me and Gabe have figured out what people on steroids look like and what people off steroids look like and everything in between. You know, just we're just paying attention to things like that.
Yeah. How many guys do you know have come back from an injury, and not only are they bigger, but they are still ripped, shredded. Come back from an injury. They're ripped, shredded, and they're 30 pounds heavier. That's a little suspect. I've seen guys that have come back from injury and they're fucking tubby as shit. I remember when I came back from my neck injury, I had my neck fused. I was 210, but I was not a fucking solid 210. I was a soft 210. Big difference. Big difference.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, Thanos came back after Infinity War, had that injury, came back. He was still shredded in Endgame. You know, Thanos, Batman. You know, like.
Look at when I finally made my comeback after like 6 or 7 years, and I fought Tony Lopez. Like I was juiced to the gills to try to go in training camp and stuff. You look at how I look then, and like how I look against JDS last year. And by the way, if you look at how JDS looks more bigger and shredded, and like I'm standing there across this guy, I'm like, dude, I should have did more steroids. Oh my God, this guy's so juiced. So I fought JDS in his prime, juice up for show. But yeah, Conor McGregor, your face doesn't change shape like that. You look like a different person. Your nose looks different. His neck is thicker. He got the traps. He's just so full of water and just drinks a lot too. But
when you take the piss test, does it like melt the cup when you do the piss test?
Yeah, I think he would for sure.
They go like this and like that. It's all fucking hard and shit. You're like, yeah, that's not a negative test for sure.
Yeah,
it's just metallic. Are you guys ready?
It's
all right.
Proper 12.
Proper 12. I drink that shit to sober up, Alan. That shit is weak. I have to. Not a fan of proper 12.
I don't even drink it. Never had some. No thanks. I'm good.
Correct.
Niggas always talking on these beats, don't even be wild. I used to rap shit when I was rapping.
All right, we're out here today at Planet Fitness. Let's try it one more time because he's a little slow.
That's what you do all the time.
He's salty, but We're out here at Planet Fitness. We're taking pictures of people in the gym, but really I'm just taking selfies. I got a special outfit on for you guys today. You can't see it yet, but the OGs actually remember it from when I trolled Caitlin Bennett in one of her videos. Played the clips from when I trolled Caitlin Bennett.
What continent is Mexico located in?
Wait, which part of Mexico? Dude! North America.
Very good. Very good. Very good. All right.
Oh, it's south. If you go South Mexico, it's in Australia. Wait. Hold on. No. It's in the. Wait. Mexico? Wait. Are we talking about the same Mexico? Europe?
I don't know if there's any more than one.
Yeah, I was in Europe the other week and it was Mexico.
The comment section on her video loved the outfit, so I decided to bring it back today. This time in the gym instead of just out on the streets. Ain't that right, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Good.
Have a good day.
What are you doing, man?
I'm taking pictures of people who just sit on their phone at the gym.
Oh, thanks. Did you need this machine?
No.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Yeah. You mind if I get one more?
No. You have a problem?
What do you mean? I was just taking pictures of people.
I don't go randomly take pictures of people in the gym. So.
Well, I think
it's kind of fucked up that you come at me like that.
Well, I'm the GOAT. G-O-A-T.
Who you are?
I'm the GOAT.
That means
the GOAT.
Right. You a billy goat or something? Some kind of animal?
I guess.
All right.
What?
What are you doing?
Taking pictures. What?
I'm in the middle of my set.
Oh, you were in the middle of it?
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
I don't know.
Get out. I'm going right there and tell me.
No, don't tell, please. Please don't tell. Dude, please don't tell. Wait, you said I'm taking pictures of you? I didn't take a picture of you. I was taking selfies. I had to get the right angle. Dude, I had to get the right angle. Okay, whatever, dude.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing? What are you doing, dude?
What do you mean?
What are you doing? Hey, can you see this weirdo sitting here taking pictures of me?
I was taking progress pics.
Okay. Well, get away from me.
They're not of you.
Well, you're pointing right at me, dude.
They're not of you.
Okay, well, yeah.
I was taking progress pics.
Well, I'm working out here, dude.
Oh, I didn't see you were working out. I thought you were cleaning up.
Watch. Why are you taking a picture of me?
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
I'm taking pictures of people who think they're strong.
What you mean?
I'm just taking pictures.
Why are you taking a picture of me?
I'm just taking pictures.
Huh? Take a picture of mine.
You want a picture of you?
Yeah. Take my picture.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Whoa. Sheesh. This is my boy.
How are you? Everybody follow this motherfucker. He's good.
Hey, we didn't beef. I'm telling them that you were chill and no beef.
He's cool.
Yeah.
I want to be on it, okay?
I just want to give a shout out to the dude from the last clip because although my pranks at times push the limits, they're just not made for soft people. If you're soft and you're watching this and you're one of the people complaining in the comment section, like maybe just don't watch the videos. This is for like people who aren't soft. But shout out to that guy. You know, we squashed the beef quick, but yeah. I'm just taking pictures of people who I'd kiss.
Go on.
What?
Move on.
Can I get one more?
No. Go work out, man.
But I just come here to flirt.
Not with me.
Am I not your type?
No.
Oh. Well, you're mine.
Get all out of here, man. What's happening?
I'm just taking pictures of people who are strong. Like
For what? They might be sobriety.
to know how to do the exercises. I don't know how to work.
Eat and push hard.
Push hard. Well, you mind if I get one more if you like doing it?
Yes, but Lord.
Yeah, this dude's strong.
Yeah. What?
Please don't take pictures of us. Yeah. Why? Do I need to go to the front desk?
I'm not taking pictures of you.
Oh.
I was taking progress pics to myself. The mirror's right here.
Oh, you weren't facing the mirror.
No, I was getting side angle. Yeah.
We just had some complaints about pictures. If you do
Oh, it was a progress pic.
Yeah, can you just do it in the locker, just not on the
Oh, it said no phones in there though.
Yeah, but that's when most people take it because people can't really complain about it. But
Well, yeah, I was.
if you're on the floor, then you can actually.
No, I was telling him I was just trying to get the progress pic.
You just have to be careful because you never know who's.
Right.
You never know.
Right. I appreciate it. Yeah, you didn't have to snitch. I was just taking progress pics.
He'd already gone up there.
Well, he snitched.
Please just back off.
What?
Yeah, it's probably the best thing.
No, I was saying, like, I was explaining to him how I explained it to you. But he's just mad. He's just mad the Browns are shit. Watch out, he snitched. Wait, I'm gonna take one more picture real quick.
Give me in the back, bro. Give me in the back, bro. He said, "Give me in the back."
All right, are you guys ready for topic number 4?
I'm not surprised. It's not good. That's my last negative thing I'm saying about that.
Last negative thing. All right, let's go. Topic number 4. So the MMA versus boxers, the crossover boxers, so much things are happening in the boxing world. And of course, we have Dylan Dance fighting against KSI. For Misfits Boxing, Gabe, you're friends with the promoter, and we have a rumor going around that's going to be Deontay Wilder fighting against Francis Ngannou. That rumor has been floating around. The great Alan, what say you, good sir?
I saw that too, and I don't have any reason to not believe that, except for Francis Ngannou said he was retiring, like I think about 6 months or a year ago, whenever that was, and he was just like, his son passed away and stuff like that. It was kind of sad.
No.
So I mean, but also I was like, he can still make a lot of money, so give him a little bit of time, and I think he'll be back. And I think that's what we're seeing, and he probably is back. But I don't know the details about who the promoter is, where they're fighting, or whatever. Because you kind of said that together. You're talking about Misfits and Mams, and you're talking about
We're talking about a whole bunch of different topics that are going on in the boxing world and the crossover boxing matches that are happening. And one that was announced is a rumor that Deontay Wilder is fighting against Francis Ngannou, which I don't see the purpose besides a money grab, besides making money, which I want Francis Ngannou to make a bag and to make a pretty penny and continue to do so. But, would you want to see that fight? Like, would that interest you as a fight fan?
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it for sure. I actually had to think for a second if he fought him before. And but you guys, tell me if I'm wrong, but he only fought Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, right?
Yeah. And he fought Tyson Fury to a controversial decision.
He lost both of them, but he actually beat Tyson Fury.
Yeah, he definitely did.
It was a split, but he put him down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think he won that fight, and then he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua, which was really weird. But for the most part, I always say, because I was in boxing before MMA, and then my UFC contract stopped me from doing that, and then I was able to finally get out of the contract and then go back into boxing. So I'm pretty familiar with that world, and I have some boxers and stuff that I train, and it's hard to there's no cheat code for boxing unless you're Francis Ngannou. It's like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of cheat codes, and there's a lot of people that can be athletic, and you've seen football players come into MMA and do good really fast and stuff like that, but it's not like that with boxing. But Francis Ngannou, he's the guy that could do it. And also we're talking about Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. The best pure boxer out of all three of those is Anthony Joshua. His technique is great. Tyson Fury's a big joke to me. He's not. He's all name. He's all talking stuff. He's not really the best fighter in the world.
Why would you say he's a big joke? he beat Deontay Wilder like twice.
Okay, let me cover Deontay Wilder next. Deontay Wilder. So all of these guys except Anthony Joshua is actually pretty decent, but still he's kind of really athletic and big. Deontay Wilder hits really hard, but to me he's more of just like a tough man fighter. He's gotten better the last few years because I think he's getting older and wiser and be like, okay, I think I need to work on my technique. But really his whole career has just been, he's just kind of like an amateur looking fighter. But we're talking about all three of these guys came up, their whole career is in the worst era of heavyweight boxing. The worst.
Okay,
no heavyweight boxers, and these are the name guys. So yes, I would like to see him fight these guys. What I would like to see more than that, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in the big scheme of things. Actually, it might, because Usyk is so small. But that's who I want to see. I want to see.
He's terrifying. He's fucking terrifying.
He's really good, but and he beats everybody. But Ngannou is so big and so powerful that there's kind of like an even thing there. So I say if he beats Deontay, if he was able to beat Deontay Wilder with his cheat codes, right? Because even though Deontay Wilder, in my opinion, is not a great boxer, no disrespect or anything, he's just not really that good. He hits so hard. I mean, you're talking about a 220-pound, like kind of in the world of heavyweight fighting in general, that's not that big.
Yeah,
there aren't any. Let's say, and to put that in like to compare that to like UFC heavyweights, there are no UFC heavyweights that are 220 pounds. Those guys, 220 pounds in the UFC, those guys are fighting at middleweight and light heavyweight.
Right, they're cutting down.
220 pounds, maybe like 6'5", 6'6". He's kind of like skinny, and he hits so hard.
Right.
You know, but I would like to see it.
Fuck yeah, Gabe. What say you, good sir?
Okay. The Anthony Joshua fight, I felt like the only intriguing one was the first guy, the
think hard,
the Gypsy King, what freaking
Tyson Fury.
And the fact that he put him down was entertaining and interesting. But okay, I go with one thing for you. What Potter said is, I want Ngannou to make as much money as possible. I really do. Like, I think every fighter should have the opportunity if they want to go out there, regardless of the outcome and regardless of the avenue, to go out there and do it and make money. But for me personally, I don't really care. Like, Wilder isn't that much of an intrigue to me. And let's be honest, I want to see Ngannou fight MMA. That's really what I want to see. You know, I'll be honest. The fight that I want to see more than anything is Conor versus Jones.
And Conor versus Jones, that would be great.
Yeah, but I think that ship has sailed. I think
I know it has. I know that.
Free sweet boxing money, baby. And once you get that influencer money, it's hard
again,
to see.
You're asking me how I feel about Deontay Wilder. I don't really care.
That ship has not sailed, guys. That ship is not at all. No. If Ngannou knocks out or just has a good showing against Deontay Wilder, and then if he was to get a fight with Usyk and beat Usyk, that would be huge. Now this back on the table.
So, are you guys ready for the fifth and final topic?
What is it?
All right, let's go. Topic number 5.
You say that like a Mambo number 5.
Fuck yeah, I do. All right, topic number 5 for our new host, Alan Belcher. See, I pronounced that, my good friend.
Wow.
Alan Belcher.
Wow.
GFL
Way to
announcement.
just cut me down. Way to just build yourself up. So
Fuck
good.
yeah. That's right. That's right. Topic number 5. GFL announcement. The GFL had just opened for business a league-style format. A new MMA promotion is on the rise, and actually signed our good friend Alan Belcher for Team New York. That means we're neighbors, baby.
Thank you.
You're right there. Fuck yeah. Alan, how you feel?
I feel good about it. I don't think that is the news. I don't think that's the huge news. I think more GFL signed every freaking person that is none signed out there. That's the real big story. And there's some really way bigger names than me. I'm just happy to be part of something that looks like it has potential to be big. Looks like it has potential to be big money. This is a biggest money contract that I've had for MMA, so I think that it can really be a big deal. So I'm glad to be a part of that and kind of get it kicked off. So hopefully it works out. I think everybody's like rooting for the underdog, like, oh, something big's coming in to kind of compete with all these other organizations and really compete with UFC. That's what I think a lot of people want to see, that the competitiveness.
I want to see it, not just because of your buddy. I got to hype you up like the second coming of Christ, but I'm excited that you're coming to Team New York. I can't wait for you. What's the first fight, man? What's the first? Do we know your first opponent?
We have some possible. I don't have a contract on an opponent, but I have a couple names that I might fight. May 11th on the first card out in LA is when I'm supposed to fight. So
where in LA is the first fight supposed to be?
Oh, I haven't heard that. I'm not sure. Is that where you're at?
I'm on the West Coast. Yep.
Oh, cool.
And I gotta support you, so I'll fly out. I'm in that bitch like an unborn baby. Me and Gabe are gonna be your man, and we're gonna be supporting you. Fuck yeah. And what I like about the GFL, it reminds me of the old school IFL. And I think the IFL, great on paper. Unfortunately, they just did not have the backing. And I think there were a lot of moving parts that were going on that made IFL fail. I think the team format can succeed if they do it correctly. And Gabe, you remember the old school IFL. What say you about the GFL and what they're trying to do and trying to accomplish?
I mean, I'm all for there being other promotions. I don't think the PFL is going to last. They've made so many bad business moves. They dumped so much money into it, and then they do their first pay-per-view and it's failing. So there needs to be other options, and I think if it's done right, it could be potentially very big. I went to a lot of the IFL fights. I at one point almost signed with the IFL.
Really?
The one thing that I like with the IFL is they were paying fighters a monthly fee just to so basically, as if you were on a team, they would pay you $3,000-$4,000 a month, and then you would get your fight person on top of that, which was kind of nice. That was a time frame when it was hard to make money, and if you could get even if you were paid a couple $1,000s a month, that took care of training. But I want every promotion to be out there. I want them to be successful, and I'm hoping that the GFL. I mean, I have a lot of friends that have signed the GFL, and a lot of fighters that I think are exceptional fighters. I want success. I think the sport as a whole deserves success, and it's not just
I feel you. Yeah. Things are changing. Things are definitely changing, and I think the idea of the team sport or the team model, I would say, is that it creates an economic type of situation where I'll say that there's an economy of kind of like value, so that the UFC when you have your contracted fighters, they're subcontracted to that company. That's one company that owns all of these fighters here, and they just make them fight against each other. As opposed to a team model there's multiple different sub companies. So that you have the GFL in the middle, but now you have these other teams that are actually their own businesses, their own company, and they share profit, they share revenue with GFL. Just that's the same way NFL works and NBA and all that. They share. There's the big organization in the middle, and now they allow these big owners to come in and put up $10 million at first to start a team. And now you get all the things going with your team, and you got your own business going, and you share them with GFL. And you got another team over here, another team over here. Now, as soon as someone is a free agent, it's like we want that, because with the more wins we got, if we're the more fit, popular our team is, the more fans we got, the more revenue is for our little part of the business. So now as everyone's coming out of their contracts, they're free agents. Now they're competing with each other. Like, I'll give him 500,000. I'll give him $1 million. I'll give him 5 million. And now you get this thing going, okay, 25 million, 50, 100 million. Then you start to see your first, 100 and $200 million contracts. Now you're on, because that's what the top NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball players, they're in the 100 to 200 million, as opposed to UFC UFC, MMA. We're just now starting to see the 10 million mark, and Jon Jones gonna be one of the.
That was the one thing missing from the IFL with this, because MMA has always been a singular sport. It's always been, it's one-on-one. There's never been, like, IFL, if they did this correctly, they would still be in business. But GFL is doing this correctly, where everybody has their own individual brand. Alan, you have your own individual brand. Gabe, you have your own individual brand. And you have all these plethora of superstars. You put them on a team, and you had that dichotomy, and plus iron sharpens iron. So all you guys are talking to each other. All you guys are having that team aspect, and pretty much trading knowledge and all that fun stuff about your future opponents, et cetera, and it makes for better fights. But also you have all these brands all together in one city. I mean, it's going to be good for business. It's going to be good for the team. And I think there's a lot of money to be made, because GFL is doing this right, and I appreciate what GFL is doing. I can't wait. For see you whoop ass.
I wasn't aware that's an interesting piece of the GFL I wasn't aware of. So they're more than likely going to have other franchises as well, right? So someone.
Yeah, they started with 6. So yeah, I'll that's probably the coolest thing about it. That's the way I would explain it, is like IFL had different teams, but it was just one promotion, and they're like, hey, I own this promotion. What if I say that you're a coach and we're going to do this, and you're a coach over there and all that? But it was really just one thing, so to speak, as opposed to actually making an organization. Like, we started the NFL. We don't have a team. The NFL doesn't have a team. The NFL is a business by itself, and that is now, the parent of all these other teams, and like the way that it works or whatever. I'm not sure how the NFL works exactly, but it's separate. The NFL has nothing to do with any of the teams. The same way as the GFL has nothing to do with any of the teams or any of the fighters. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Alan, there realistically could be, let's just use the LA team. The owner of the LA team, he's got way more money in his pocketbook than everyone else. Like, let's just, because it's what happened to the Dodgers, right? And if he's like, look, I'm going to get the top tier guys when they're free agents. I'm going to pull them onto my team. I'm going to give them more money, which is going to, there's going to be bidding wars for the athletes.
Bryce Mitchell, where are you at? Team New York, baby. Bryce Mitchell.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. If we were right about that, and if Bryce Mitchell is not in the UFC anymore, and now he's not in karate combat because he didn't like his queer eyebrows, he's gonna be in the GFL. He's gonna be in the GFL next week.
I'm half Jewish. Listen, as your hype man, Alan, as your buddy, come to Team New York, baby. I support it. I'm half Jew, and all of me supports Bryce Mitchell, baby. Bring him on.
I love Jews, and for the record, I hate Hitler.
We all hate Hitler. We can all agree about that.
Yeah,
Amazon, do not cancel us.
On Fight World Live, we can all agree that Hitler was a shitbag.
Hitler was a very bad individual. He was not a good egg. So. All right, boys and girls, that was 5 topics brought to you by our good friends at Amazon Audible. By the way, download the app right now and you'll get a free book on Amazon Audible. Scan the link right there and you'll get your free book on the house on Fight World Live.
Oh, the things we do to get ahead. Rising before dawn, sweating it out, driving ourselves to do more, be more. Tough to make time for it all, but we can always find time to listen to great thinkers and fearless explorers whose stories fuel our minds and imaginations. Stories that take us places our hamstrings alone can't. All we have to do is listen. Open your ears to the largest selection of audiobooks from the world's most inspiring voices. Download Audible today.
Topics, boys and girls, we're going to wrap this up like a Christmas present. Gabe, final words and final thoughts from the four-time world champion. Mr. Gabe, what are your final words and thoughts?
Great show, man. I happy to have Alan on board. Let's keep it going.
Fuck yeah. And also the great Alan Belcher, Team New York, GFL, and MMA legend. What say you? Final words and final thoughts, sir.
GFL, bring on the money. Get the fighters paid. Conor McGregor, you know, if you're ready to finally step in the bare knuckle arena, come on, I'm your Huckleberry, buddy. And
are you gonna call out Conor McGregor?
what
are we doing here?
And then finally, there is no way I'm hunting or fishing with Adolf Hitler. Go to hell.
You heard there first on the record. Alan Belcher will not be fishing and hunting with Hitler. What about cooking with Hitler? No cooking with Hitler either, right?
No.
I would into
you can't even. All the jokes running through my head are just like.
I'm not gonna even joke. Okay, I won't
stop.
Stop, David. Stop, David.
And by the way, if you want to visit a great gym, Alan also trains people. And the great Gabe Rudiker, Gabe Kajuja MMA and Fitness, based at Tarzana, California. Get your first class with a 4-time world champion and a BJJ black belt. Sign up for Gabe's classes. And Alan, where's your gym located? Where can we train with you?
No, we're in D'Iberville, Mississippi.
Okay.
We're American Top Team. We're American Top Team affiliate.
Damn. I feel cooler just by being next to you. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah.